hear me out. We all know about New Year's resolutions. Many of you watching this video are probably trying to accomplish your goals. You feel that this is your year. You're gonna do all the things that you wrote down on that list. But you all know that that's a lie. You are fooling yourself. And on this video, I'm gonna give you 3 unique steps to be able to reach your success this year. You have probably already made your New Year's resolution. I want you to quickly take a look at that list. How many goals do you have? 5, 10, 100? This is not the first time you have done this. You have done this every year, and yet you have never done it successfully. Now we have to think logically. Why aren't we able to accomplish these goals? The answer is simple. The system just doesn't work. I will make a guess and assume that you just have 5 goals. I will give you an example. Get fit, learn a new skill, travel the world, save money, and read 12 books. Am I right? These are generic examples. All of them have one thing in common. All of them lack motivation. These are goals with no real emotions. Are you gonna get angry if you don't have money to go travel? Probably not. These 5 goals that you wrote down on your list are just secondary goals. Goals that you know that you have to accomplish, but nothing will happen if you don't. You lack anger. You are not hungry. You don't feel desperate. You lack this feeling that will make you crazy. And because of the lack of this feeling, you are gonna fail. I see people do this every year. I used to do the same until I came to the conclusion that it just doesn't work. Then I remember a famous quote that my father used to tell me. I didn't understand it at the time, but it sounds something like this. The person who wants to do many things at the same time ends up doing none of them. I decided to have just one goal, just one, but a big one. This type of goal that you feel the adrenaline in your body, that you feel hungry and you know that you have to achieve it. You wake up every day and you feel angry. And then you ask yourself, why don't I have this yet? This is what you need, a single target. Every time that you ask yourself this question, 2 things will happen. First, you already know what to do, so you just wake up and do it. Or second, you have no idea. You don't even know where to start, so you start to collect information. You go to watch YouTube videos, blogs, books, doesn't matter. Just try to collect the information that you need. And then when you collect all this information, you just come up with a strategy to be able to achieve it. That doesn't mean that you're not going to work on your other goals. That just means that you're going to be focused on one. You can do the rest along the way. I would even say that 9 out of 10 people who watch self-improvement content are simply lazy. They enjoy absorbing content, information, but they actually do nothing with it. They think that watching content is productive, but it is just procrastination. You are still doing nothing, right? Look at this from an outside view. There is just a guy on the couch watching YouTube videos. You think that you are focused, but you're already lost. Now, coming back to the main topic, I need you to forget about New Year's resolution, because in first place, this is a lie. New Year's resolutions are just a dopamine hit, even a bigger hit when you start to talk about it with other people. You feel good when you think about your goals, but you shouldn't. Let me give you an example. Your body weight is 100 kg. You're in your room and you're writing your list. You want to lose 30 kg. You write down that goal. While you do it, you smile. You feel happy because you're gonna lose weight, right? Hear me out. You are just happy because of your imagination. Stop and look around. Look at yourself at the mirror. There is no reason to be happy yet. You haven't achieved anything. Why are you smiling? Why are you getting this dopamine hit by doing nothing? This means nothing. This is just a fantasy. You are in your room alone. Your body weight is 100 kg. And you are smiling, looking at the ceiling, just happy because you are gonna lose 30 kg. That's stupid. Open your eyes. This is the real world. You need to do it. I know that you can do it. You just need a little bit of help. Just follow the steps. You need to learn about priorities. I know that you don't care about them. You literally waited weeks until New Year to start to write down your goals. Now you need to complete these 3 steps to be able to reach your goals. Step 1, you need to know what you really want. Take a piece of paper and a pen. Write 10 things that you really want this year, and then you start to filter them out. You will end up with 3. Rank them from 1 being the thing that you want the most to 3 being the least. You take the first one as your priority. This is what you want to achieve. You will put a deadline on that goal. You will end up with another 2. These will be your secondary goals. You will do them on the way. Step 2, you need to be focused. It is time to cut all distractions. I know guys that get distracted with the minimal interaction, thought, or activity. You cannot be one of those guys. You can easily find thousands of videos on the internet, on YouTube about how to be focused. Probably will make one of those. Step 3, routine. It is important to plan out the activities for today, tomorrow, and the rest of the week. You already know what you have to do. You know your priorities. So now you know that you don't have time to waste. Prioritize essential tasks as sleeping, training, eating, working/studying, and of course you need time for your goal. This is what works for me. I like to keep things simple, so I know what I have to do that day, but there is still one more thing that you need to know. I remember a year or two ago, I had this list with 10 goals. I remember that every day I was waking up and I was trying to remember each of them and I couldn't. So I had to look for this piece of paper. Then when I had the piece of paper, I was looking at them and I was thinking, I have 10 goals. I have to work on them every day. Now I just have 5 hours left. How am I gonna do this? So basically I was doing 3 hours that day and then the next day I was doing the rest of them. It was stupid. This is what is happening to you. You have many goals, so you can't achieve all of them. Or if you have just a few of them, they are not strong enough to keep you focused. Listen, now that you have a big goal, that goal possibly will be related either with money or tournaments, such as building your own business or becoming the best football player in your country. Sometimes it isn't just about you. It becomes a competition. You have to be better than your competitors. You're not gonna be the only one person with that dream. You have to be strong. You have to just be better than all of them. This is why you need to be focused. Sometimes you really need to be crazy to become the best. This means that you truly understand your priorities and you will do anything to achieve them, even if it means doing things that you don't want to. For example, not going out with your friends, not buying that video game, not sleeping those extra hours, blah, blah, blah. It is time to decide between instant gratification and long-term gratification. It comes down to your capabilities and understanding of the game and the sacrifices you will have to make to get what you really want. Some people live this world without the sensation of achieving their dreams. Believe me when I say that there are old people out there regretting every single decision, every single thing that they didn't do because now they know that they don't have time anymore. They didn't achieve what they wanted in life. And that is the same thing that is going to happen to you if you don't start to move your... You still have time to make it happen. It is up to you. With all this said, I'll see you in the next one.